To that end, it is incumbent on the Venezuelan government to investigate this recently disclosed information and any other information about FARC and ELN presence in its national territory and not tolerate such presence. Effective border control and cooperation between the Colombian and Venezuelan security forces are critical to eliminating narco-terrorists from using the cover of international boundaries to attack law-abiding citizens in Venezuela, Colombia, or elsewhere the FARC may operate. Many of the international boundaries in the Americas are in sparsely populated areas where criminal or terrorist elements may seek to operate against the citizens of one country using the territory of another. It is important to establish international cooperation to stop this practice so that it does not become an even greater threat to all of us and to all of our citizens. Mr. Chairman, the countries in the Americas, through various international fora, have committed to reject the presence of illegal armed groups in their territory. A resolution of the 23rd meeting of consultation of OAS Ministers of Foreign Affairs in September 2001 called upon member states to take, and I quote, effective measures to deny terrorist groups the ability to operate within their territories, noting that those responsible for aiding, supporting, or harboring the perpetrators, organizers, and sponsors of these acts are equally complicit in these acts, end quote. And that same month, UN Security Council Resolution 1373 reaffirmed that every state has a duty to refrain from organizing, instigating, assisting, or participating in terrorist acts in another state or acquiescing in organized activities within its territory directed toward the commission of such acts. The OAS also adopted at the June 2002 General Assembly the Inter-American Convention Against Terrorism, expanding our legal obligations to work together to both prevent and respond to terrorism. Today, 22 states, including the United States, are states party to this convention. The activities of the Inter-American Committee Against Terrorism, SICTE, along with the Inter-American Convention Against Terrorism, constitute a strong base and a strong institutional foundation for our hemispheric fight against terrorism. At the August 2009 UNASUR summit in Bariloche, UNASUR presidents, including those of Venezuela and Colombia, reaffirmed their commitment to fight against terrorism and transnational crime and rejected the presence or action of illegal armed groups in their territory. These resolutions and commitments are compelling evidence of the views of the international community and of the countries of the Americas. In order to fulfill our shared commitments, we must fight to act terrorism and narcotics traffickers on our borders, and international cooperation is an essential element of that fight. For our part, my government has demonstrated time and again that it is fully committed to preventing terrorists from establishing a safe haven from which to attack. We condemn terrorism and we condemn terrorists, irrespective of the cause they pretend to espouse. With this in mind, Mr. Chair, we reiterate our call for the Colombian and Venezuelan governments to seek acceptable solutions that enhance security and stability along their shared border. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Muchas gracias, señora embajadora.